Hi Capricorn, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. So we're starting off with the Four of Cups. You may be going back and forth on, like, maybe whether or not you want to take an offer or engage in something. Let's see further what's going on here. Because the Four of Cups can even speak of being in a place where you don't feel like maybe particularly inspired. And that may be reason enough for you to like turn something down or reject it. Yeah, it even seems like something can be trying to enter in, but if you don't want to be a part of it, you may be moving away from it, actually. I'm seeing the Four of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. So something that you're working on, maybe even independently. Definitely a focus on, like, your peace, a focus on grounding energy. Working through even a sense of, like, disappointment or sadness about something. Even about how, like, some plans are going. Maybe something fell through. Interesting. So, Capricorn, it looks like something may not have worked out within a relationship and you moved away from it and you felt the need to like process through something that didn't go the way that you wanted it to. Because I'm seeing something that you're working on, and maybe this is even like coming out on the other side of something that you've been working through on the emotional front. In relation to an interpersonal relationship, something could have gotten too complicated or too overwhelming, and so you walked away from that, or you're moving away from that and towards an opportunity that you feel is like more grounding or more peaceful. Maybe even something that you want to connect with and something that you're trying to manifest, because something could have been like too much, and maybe it even distracted you from your sense of peace. I'm seeing you actively working through the completion of a cycle. What it looks like to me is that something took a turn in a direction, 444 on the time, something took a turn in a direction that is maybe not what you expected and not what you wanted. And I'm seeing this be a bit of a surprise. So it's like maybe somebody showed their true colors, or you thought you could rely on someone and you found out that you couldn't, and feeling like sad and disappointed about this, seeing it be surprising. And now there's a point of like needing to get a jump on, get a head start on making some sort of decision. I'm seeing a 2, and then I'm seeing a 2 up here. So it even seems like getting to the point where you're ready to call something out or make a choice or make a statement. But it may be something that you're still considering or deciding on. So yeah, what it looks like to me is that like you could have had the opportunity to stick and work on something with someone, but things were not working out and things became overwhelming. So you were like, you know what, I'm going to move away from this and towards like a new opportunity that I'm manifesting. I'm seeing you completing a lesson here. I'm seeing you working through it. And I'm seeing the 7 of Swords be involved. So it's like whether this was like a shadow, an aspect of your shadow that came to light that affected something, or this was someone else's. I'm seeing there be like a sense of sadness and like this didn't go the way that I wanted it to, or like now I'm just sitting in the consequences of that. And I'm seeing a Tower happen, and now it's like, okay, what are we going to do about this? A decision needs to be made. And there's a sense even of planning for the future here. There may be something that you're communicating with someone as well. I'm seeing this be like somebody that you've been involved with, and it looks too like you're making some sort of progress related to like your past or a person from your past. I'm seeing you meeting here with somebody that there's still a sense of attraction between the two of you, but I'm also seeing something come to an end. I don't know if this has happened yet or if this is the direction that things are going in. Overall, what it looks like to me is that you could have been trying to work on something, and then like things came to light that may have shifted you in an unexpected direction, and then there was a choice that needed to be made, and it looks like it's leading up to you like finalizing something or like completely ending it, like maybe even accepting that a cycle is completely over now. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody that you had been heavily involved with. This looks like a very close relationship. I'm seeing a conversation that's going to be happening, but it doesn't look like it's taken place yet. So there's a notion of like having been closely involved with someone, things did come to an end, and now I'm seeing there be a notion of like someone reaching out to another person and asking about like whether or not they're willing to work on something. It looks like this thing has already ended, and maybe the choice is like, do we want to bring it back to life? Do we want to edit it? Do we want to work on this again? Or are we going to leave things where they are? I'm seeing this as like someone that you definitely have quite a history with. But you may be at a point where you don't particularly want to go through another cycle with them again. Maybe you feel like something was going on that was unhealthy or out of balance. There could have even like been a third party situation. Third party doesn't necessarily mean another person. Like somebody could have something that they're like battling right now even. Like there could be some sort of addiction even that someone has with the Devil and the Three of Cups. So whatever this third party element is, I'm seeing like that's what's inhibiting this from moving forward. So yeah, things got too busy, things got too complicated. There were too many energies involved, and I'm seeing there be like heartbreak that's related to that. It's a space that until whatever the Devil is within this scenario, until it's addressed, like something cannot move forward. So whether this is like you battling something or the person that you were dealing with battling something, until this is like addressed or taken care of, I'm seeing like something else can't continue. It's just going to keep resulting in the same thing. I'm looking at Gemini in this spread. I'm seeing Capricorn and Taurus over here. I'm also seeing some Leo energy. So yeah, what it looks like to me is that whatever this third party situation is, whether it be like a person or a substance or like a lifestyle thing, until this is addressed, something is not going to be able to be healed. So you're going to be stopped from moving into the direction that you want to move into. Seems even like this is a moment where things have been paused so they can be looked into further. What it looks like to me as well is that if you did reconnect with someone or you were thinking about this, instead of there being like closure or clarity, I'm seeing this bring up like even more feelings and even more confusion. And like because there's a sense of like love and connection there, but there are other elements that are involved in this, things become very unresolved. And it looks like something that needs to be processed through to get to the other side of. Because it may even be like accepting somebody for where they are and recognizing that like maybe you can't be involved in something until like this person deals with whatever this is or addresses what it is. Because it's like if you come together with this person, I'm seeing things like become even more confused, even more unresolved, like even less closure than there had been before, and just feeling like all over the place emotionally. So it seems like a dead end until like something is addressed. What I'm getting to is that if you focus your intention on like healing and what's in alignment with your highest good, it's going to put you back on track and like slowly disintegrating whatever this like karmic connection is that's been happening. It looks too like this is about, like, rather than being distracted by another person and what they're doing on their journey, if we if we take that reflection and turn it inwards, it's going to like give you ultimate direction as far as like what you're meant to be doing and where you're meant to be going, rather than being like preoccupied by what this person has been up to. And it's going to allow for the change that is needed. Looking at Aquarius, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. The more you're in touch with your healing journey, the more it's helping you reflect. And I'm even seeing something that like you're gathering information about and then maybe like going inwards with it. So it's like you're like researching or collecting information or seeing what you need to see, and then you're like applying it to your inward process as well. And I'm seeing something that becomes clear to you about the way that you want to take something, the route that you want to be going in. And this also leads to some sort of transformation. So something that you had been like kind of in a toss up with, I'm seeing you like make progress with that. In a very clear way. There's a notion here of like also needing to allow your intuition to speak to you very clearly and move in that direction, because I'm seeing the High Priestess is involved in a way where like the High Priestess is leading you in a direction where she's bringing you into and guiding you towards a sense of like equality and reciprocity, and I'm seeing that's not what had been happening before. And so it's kind of like needing to separate yourself from something, because whatever elements you were working with, or like whatever ingredients were involved in the recipe between like you and that person, it was not going to like create this thing that you wanted. It wasn't going to produce that. So that's why like pulling yourself apart from this is going to help you look inwards and like see what you're meant to be doing independently. And it also tells you what the right way to go is when it comes to dealing with this situation, and also allowing yourself to evolve and figure out like where you want to go from here. Alright, Capricorn, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.